Hey guys, Gal the Current 23 back again with this week's episode of Film for Every Year of My Life 2003. Coming up to the middle of the 2000s. Now, as always, first I'll reel off my honourable mentions. American Splendor, the kind of biopic of the American illustrator and comic book writer Harvey Pekar. Great kind of. It's one of those films that's kind of in the heyday of kind of American, kind of really good American kind of alternative comedy dramas kind of thing. Bruce Almighty, the Jim Carrey film about him becoming God, and the Core, starring Hilary Swank, Delroy Lindo, and Aaron Eckhart. Of Stanley Tucci. I believe the first film I ever saw in the cinema by myself, so that's a kind of just a nostalgic one for me, really. Freddy vs. Jason. Now, kind of over the years, it's because for me it's kind of at first it was like a really good kind of horror film, but now kind of realised the acting wasn't very good, and I mean, it was mainly kind of the spectacle that is kind of Freddy Krueger versus Jason Voorhees kind of in a fight. So kind of over the years, it's kind of lost its kind of magic for me. Holes, the Shia LaBeouf, Burt Reynolds and Sigourney Weaver. I believe it's based on a book, a Disney film about this kid who is forced to join this kind of summer camp where they kind of dig holes, basically through the desert to kind of dig holes, but they're not sure why, and then kind of you find out why and stuff. Not a very good synopsis of it, but anyway. House of a Thousand Corpses, the first film that Rob Zombie directed. It's a great kind of throwback to those old 70s kind of fucked up horror movies, with it being a fucked up horror movie. Kill Bill Volume 1, great Kubrick, Tarantino film. Obviously part one in it's kind of basically one film but cut into two parts. And I do believe they were going to have it as one film, but they cut it into two. Old Boy, the Park Chan-wook Korean film, kind of really kind of screwed up imagery in that film. Kind of that tongue that cuts out his tongue. Oh, still can't watch that bit. School of Rock, the Jack Black. Now, not many people are a fan of Jack Black, but I quite like him. I like him more kind of in the kind of Tenacious D kind of persona, really. But really funny film. It's got School of Rock. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake. Probably one of the better horror remakes out there. Obviously, the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre was an absolute classic, and it's a different kind of, same kind of basic story, but different kind of a variation too. I thought it was really good though. And Veronica Guerin, the Joel Schumacher directed film, based on the true story of an Irish reporter who gets kind of embroiled in this kind of drug kind of human trafficking thing. And so that's honourable mentions out of the way. Now, this week I've gone for an animated film. It is a Disney Pixar film. It is probably the best loved Pixar film by a lot of people. Probably the most kind of overall one of the best loved Pixar films. It is based in the ocean. I don't know quite why I said that. It is Finding Nemo. Now, this is an absolute and an amazing film. I watched this the first time in a few years, a few weeks ago, and it is just as good as I remember, maybe even better. It's one of those films that sometimes, kind of, if I watch it once, I'll enjoy it more kind of the next time I watch it, or kind of vice versa. Anyway, basic story is Marlin and I can't remember his wife's name. Basically, and Pixar are very well known for this, for kind of killing off a character kind of in the first few minutes, and in this was the first time they kill his wife off, and basically he has to raise his son by himself even, and basically Finding Nemo gets caught by a deep sea diver, and basically the rest of the film is kind of Marlin trying to basically go on this this long arduous journey to rescue his son. It's a really nice that's the other thing that Pixar do, make things aren't human seem human, like in Toy Story. You wouldn't think that toys could evoke toys that come to life evoke the emotion that they do, but I don't know quite why they do. It's just, I don't know how they do it. It's just I don't know if it's the the script, whether it's just the characters are just really well rendered, I guess you'd say. But again, it's an absolutely amazing film. Like I said, I can enjoy it more at certain times, but it's a really good just a really feel good I don't know, just a really feel good movie. Great animation as well, obviously, with it being Pixar, the forefront of computer generated animation. But just great, like I say, great script, great characters, great voice acting, scary moments in it, quite a few scary moments in it, really hopeful moments in it. Just really, overall, just a really nice film to watch. It's basically just a good family film. In more ways than one. It's you can watch it with your family, and also it's about family. So yeah, Finding Nemo is my favourite film of 2004. So yeah, Finding Nemo is the film for every year of my life, 2003. Just really, really good film. I think most people in the world have seen it. If you haven't, definitely check it out, because it is really, really well worth the watch. So, yep, that has been this week's issue or instalment, or whatever you want to call it, of A Film for Every Year of My Life 2003. As always, one next Monday, and until then, please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in this video. Thanks for watching.